been one of those days, you know? Hi. I've been thinking a lot about the internet. Broad topic, I know. In the past few weeks, I've seen and done a lot of things in my work and in my personal life that has to do with the internet. A couple weeks ago, I went to see The Social Network, which is the expose of the life of Mark Zuckerberg and the birth of Facebook. I went to see Catfish, which is another movie that has to do with Facebook, oddly enough, and the way the internet has changed the way people interact with each other. That movie made me think, because in this generation, the internet and the ability to just go online, find someone, and immediately look at them, see what they're like, judge them, is instantaneous, which isn't something that was as accessible a few years ago. The way that we perceive each other is facilitated as well as detracted by the internet, because on the internet you can become whoever you want. These people don't actually know you. All they know is a picture on a page, and they know text, and they know what you want them to see. So essentially the whole idea of Facebook is the ability to put that judgment out there, to allow others to see what you want them to judge. People can get really mixed up in stuff on the internet and sort of hide who they really are, and that can affect other people. And the whole idea of identity and the idea of not being able to comfortably be yourself and having to resort to such means as pretending to be someone else in order to gain access into someone else's life is a little... it concerns me. Now, after seeing Catfish, I was reminded immediately of all those days when I was like 12 and 13 of my parents saying, "Don't trust anyone on the internet." Of course, those were the days when I was spending a majority of my time in chat rooms on AOL and trying to be cooler than I was. I think it just shows an interesting way that our culture is moving. It's moving away from reality and more into this sort of virtual reality where you can interact with people through the means of, you know, video and text and instantaneous gratification of information. And I love that. In that same vein, there's certain things that I've avoided. I've been toying with the idea the past few weeks of getting a Twitter. To this point, I've avoided getting a Twitter because I thought that it was kind of a ridiculous thing to do. What can I really say in 240 characters? That's remotely interesting, and why would anyone want to hear what I have to say? Now, a lot of people have told me that they don't use it for their own personal opinion. They use it mostly so they can hear about other people. In that matter, I think it would be really useful. It's one of those things where I've been avoiding it for so long that to give in now feels like I would just be breaking some sort of rule, like some sort of personal value, and I'm not sure if that's silly or not. What do you think? Do you think I should get a Twitter? Do you think it's a good idea? I don't know. I really don't know. If you feel up to it, leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think. It makes me think about what we use this technology for. Are we using it just so we can avoid face-to-face contact? Are we using it just so we can avoid actually conversing with people and actually being around people? Because if that's the case, I still like people. Technology is useful. The internet is useful. I'm one of its biggest advocates. But I think we should also keep in mind that reality is useful too, most of the time.